Horror and coffee time. Horror and coffee. I saw this past weekend Suspiria, the 2018 remake of the 1977 classic horror film. And I have to say, it was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't, I didn't find it scary, you know. When I saw the original Suspiria back in, I didn't see it back in 1970. Obviously, I saw it much later. But when I did see it, I was like, okay, this is a good kind of artsy horror film. This remake attempted to kind of follow in those footsteps, but with its own twists and turns and differences. If you don't know what Suspiria is about, it's basically about a young woman who goes to Germany to a dance studio, a very internationally acclaimed dance studio where she wants to enhance her career as a professional dancer. And it's run by these headmistresses, and she befriends all these other dancers. And what they what she doesn't know is that what these people are, these higher up people, these women in this dance studio, what they really are witches, and it's actually a coven, and they have rituals, spells, and it's kind of like the mafia. If anybody tries to get out, they bring them back in, even if it means killing them. It has disturbing imagery. I have to admit, there were things that happened, different twists and turns, and if you can catch the pun after you see that film, come back to me and let me know. I was bugging out. I watched the whole movie and I was like, these people aren't ashamed to show anything. They really went all out. They took it to another level. The 1977 film was creepy and freaky, but this went to another place. It went to a place of, complete submission to evil, to the extent that the main protagonist, Dakota Johnson, which by the way, she did an amazing job. She did an amazing job, Dakota Johnson. I'm so happy for her because let me tell you, she needs to break away from that 50 Shades of crap. Okay? Really. And what I liked also, what's cool about it was that it was a callback to the 1977 film because playing a different character that was integral to the plot of the film, to a psychiatrist, a doctor in the story, was Jessica Harper. She returned not as the same character, obviously, but as someone else. But it was great that she was in this movie as well. She was the main person, Susie, in the 1977 version. And Dakota Johnson did Susie in this version. So it was pretty cool, man. It was pretty cool, I have to admit. It was dark. It was creepy. It had satanic overtones and, all over the place. Though they never mentioned him by name, you kind of got a chance to see what you imagine witches to be doing in the middle of the woods, butt naked, around a bonfire, and they conjure up spirits and they're dancing around the bonfire. That imagery that we've all been kind of exposed to regarding witches and what they, especially around the times of the Salem witch trials, what they were thought to have been doing in the woods, even though that may not have actually happened. And I'm talking about history now. I'm not talking about fiction. Yet, this whole idea of dancing around a fire, offering their souls to the devil or whatever the heck else they think that is so awesome. This kind of like took it to there. Now think about it. It's a dance studio, so the dancing was such an integral part. The learning how to dance the different moves was such an integral part of the whole story of the plot line. It's not a side thing. It's not a girl who's in a dance studio, and the ones who run it happen to be witches. It's a girl going into a dance studio, and the dance studio is the coven, and that's integrated and part of the ritual. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm gonna give Suspiria 3 coffee cups because it was good. It didn't terrify. It didn't make me jump the way Hereditary did. It didn't freak me out. What it did do was make me pay attention and make me go, wow, That's insane. So it was just crazy. What are your thoughts on Suspiria? Talk to me. Comment below and share with me what you think of this 2018 remake from the 1977 classic. This is Ralph Perez from Horror and Coffee. Strange Planet NYC. Take care.